is the all-new season of the best kids show here in Ghana now. Welcome. This is Bookworm Season 2. My name is FM.
Naya is the name, and let me tell you this. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. A man who never reads only lives once. And know that as a child wishes to lead, they learn to end. This is the beginning of Bookworm Season 2. Vote for your best reader to keep them in the Bookworm competition. The
program is proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consult and powered by the Media 7 group of companies, Ghana's #1 leading 3-in-1 broadcast and communication platform service provider. Offers you a TV or radio channel within 24 hours on your digital terrestrial broadcast platform, global online broadcast platform, and your satellite broadcast platform. Call Media 7 on 0240 100 100 for your instant TV or radio channel. We are sponsored by Doxa Open University for the best of practical academic knowledge. Look no further than Doxa OU. Enroll now for programs such as DTT and satellite engineering, journalism and communication studies, among others, and enjoy 50% discount on first year tuition fee. What are you waiting for? Call them on 0202 500 500. Doxa OU, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
We are also sponsored by Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages. Get a bottle of Bell Cola, Bell Squeeze, Apella, Bell Malt, Tropical Splash, and Puka Herbal Soft Drink. There is also Taraminda, what the local people call Samia, Big Boss Energy Drink, and Bell Aqua Formulated Vitamin Water. It is very helpful for sportsmen. For bulk purchases, call 0544335800. Supported by CrossGet Event for the best of event planning, decor, catering services, audio and visual services, rental, stationery, and hampers. Contact 0264924994.
All right, Naya.
FM.
Welcome.
Thank you. You're also welcome.
Thank you. You look good.
As usual.
During the audition, we had about 70 beautiful and lovely kids coming to audition. Out of it, only 43 made it here.
Yeah.
What are you looking out for?
Nothing but the best.
We are here to see new Hickmans, new Jillans, new insurers. But trust me, we are here to have fun.
Definitely, we must have fun.
And to educate ourselves.
Sure.
All right, so the code to vote, we are beginning now. Come on, trust me, we are not stopping. *365 *366# on all networks. It's time to pick that phone now. *365 *366#, and then you proceed to your favorite reader's code using the code BW. All you need to do is to go to Google Play Store, download the Speaker mobile app, go to polls, select Bookworm for Kids Show, tap on your favorite reader's picture, and vote as many as you can. We take a break, and when we are back, the show continues. Bookworm read today,
lead tomorrow.
We will be back after this. All right, so welcome back from that quick breather. If you just tune in, then you are on the right channel. This is Bookworm Season 2.
Bookworm Season 2. Get interactive with us on social media. Facebook is Bookworm Ghana. Instagram is #1book_worm_GH, and YouTube is Bookworm GH.
It's time to introduce our judges for the day. For Judge 1, you've seen him in Season 1. He was very, very good with the kids, and the kids loved him. And he is here again for Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charles McCarthy. And we have a new face here today in the person of Mr. Evans Adisi. All right, so judges, welcome to Season 2.
Thank you very much.
Let me know that you are ready. Are you ready?
Yes, sir, we are ready.
All right, so your expectations for today?
Nothing but the best, as Naya said. We want the best and the very best.
All right. Mr. DC.
Just like Makati said, we are looking for the best. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Naya?
FM.
It's like the judges are in agreement with you. You are looking for the best.
Yeah. We are here for the best. So
one thing is, they are all good. They are all better. They are all best. But at the end of the day,
one must win.
One must win.
Yeah.
So we set the ball rolling right now.
Right now, and the one to start for us is Kumi Yaho Graham.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Graham Yakumi, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
*365 *366#. Then you proceed to your best reader's short code with me right here is Kumi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you ready to read?
Yes.
Go to the library and choose a story of your choice, please.
Okay.
What do we have there?
The old lady and her sons.
The old lady and her sons. Please start reading.
Old Auntie Kuledu had 2 sons. The eldest son worked in a laundry shop, while the younger son sold umbrellas. Whenever it rains, she would worry about her older son. How can he dry the clothes? He asked. When there was no rain, she would worry about her younger son. Who will buy his umbrellas? She was never happy. A young boy named Kwame lived next to our Auntie Kunedu. She always played in front of her house. One morning, the old lady said to him, "It is such a fine day. There is no rain. Who will buy my younger brother's umbrella?" Kwame looked at her but said nothing. In the afternoon, it rained heavily.
Kumi, thank you very much. Judge McCarthy, your comment.
Kumi, I like your composure, I like your confidence, but one thing you have to work on is your pronunciation, okay?
Okay.
Carefully look at the words before you pronounce them. Don't pronounce the words before looking at them, okay?
Okay.
But nevertheless, you have done well and hope to see you again soon.
Okay.
Kumi has done well. To vote for him, dial *365 *366#. His short code is BW29. Vote as many as you can to keep him in the competition. Our next reader is Divina Anand.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Nyami, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you. May God bless you and please support me.
Okay, I have Divina right here with me. How are you?
I am fine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go to the library and choose a story for us.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
What title do we have there?
The difference.
The Difference. Okay, start reading, please.
2 angels decided to visit a town. They wished to bless a family and provide them with air, wealth, and happiness. The angels disguised themselves as 2 girls who were pale and dull in appearance. They picked 2 houses. The first one was located at the entrance of the town. It was big. It was a big house and it appeared like a mountain with many rooms. The girls requested the house owner of the big house to let them stay at their house just for one night, as the night was too cold and freezing.
Thank you so much. Judge Evans, your comments, please.
Well, Divina, you have done so well, but next time you should work on your speed and then as well your pronunciation. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much. To keep her in the competition, dial *365 *366#. Her short code is BW30. Next reader is Amwa Ella Asantiwa.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Ella Asanso. I'm a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Ella just joined me. Ella, how are you?
Please, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing just great. Are you ready?
Please, yes.
Go to the library and choose a story for us. What title do we have there?
Andros and the Lion.
Okay. Start reading, please.
In home, there was once a porcelain whose name was Andros. His master was a cruel woman and so unkind to him that he and heavily ran away. He hid himself in a wild wood for days, but there was no food to be found. He grew very weak and sick that he thought he should die. So one day he crept into a cave to rest. Soon he was fast asleep. After a while, a great noise woke up him. A lion had come into the cave and was really loaded. Andrews was very afraid, for he was sure that the beast would kill him soon. However, he saw...
Thank you, Ella. Judge McCarthy, your comment.
Ella, I like your confidence and your composure. Okay, you have really done well.
Please, thank you.
You are welcome. But what you need to stay ahead of others and win this competition is consistent practice. Okay, so you have to practice more and work on your pronunciation. With that, you will be the best. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. To keep her, dial *365 *366 hash. Her short code is BW31. Next reader is Divina Anand Brian.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Brian Ajimai Domina, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Standing right next to me now is Brian. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Again?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Go and pick a story of your choice from the library. What do we have there?
The village leader.
Please start reading for us.
Little Donkey daydreamed about opening big grocery stores. He imagined many aisles with many shelves filled with every food, drink, and sweet he had ever heard of. This was her dream because after years of conflict, there was no much of anything in her Kaya village, including food. The Kai never opened a grocery store, but she found other ways to support her village. She spent many years helping women and children and resolving family arguments. One day, it was time to elect a new leader of the village. To Dan Kai's surprise, the entire village wanted her to be its leader. At first, Dan Kai said no. She had 6 children in school, and being the leader did not pay much.
Thank you. Judge Evans, your comment for Brian.
Brian has done so well. I'm so happy about your pronunciation and then your fluency. So just keep reading at home, okay?
Thank
you very much.
He said, thank you. Thank you. To keep him in the competition, dial *365 *366 hash. His short code is BW32. Our next reader is Dovo Holari.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Holari Yaojovo, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Holali here with me. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Go and pick a story for us and start reading. What title do we have?
The Selfish Giant.
Please start reading.
Long ago, there was an executive garden with not only had leafy trees, but also had a collection of flowers that gave out wonderful fragrance. The bird that used to regularly visit the garden sang the most melodious songs. It was truly a lovely garden.
There were some children who regularly played in this beautiful garden. It was their play area, where they used to spend some lovely afternoons after school and even more time during holidays. The birds that lived in this magnificent garden used to sing melodious tunes, which even made the kids stop their games and listen to them. However, there was a true...
Holali, thank you. Judge McCarthy, comments, please.
Holali, your confidence level is very good for you, okay? That is your advantage. But nevertheless, you need to work on your pronunciation. Consistently read at home to be able to make progress in this championship. Thank you.
To vote for him, dial star 365 star 366 hash. His short code is BW33. Next reader is Jehupel Aram.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Aaron Peljehu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Thank you. Bookworm will today, lead tomorrow.
Pel is here. How are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Go and pick a story and start reading, okay? What title do we have there?
Beware of mean friends.
Okay, put it down. Hold the podium, yes, and start reading.
Beware of mean friends. There in a deep jungle lived a lion by the name of Madokada. He had three selfish friends, a jackal, a crow, and a wolf. They had become friendly with the lion because he was the king of the forest. They were always at the service of the lion and obeyed him to meet their selfish ends. Once a camel got disoriented in the jungle while grazing and went astray. He tried hard to find his way out but could not succeed. In the meantime, these friends of the lion saw the camel wandering in a confused manner. He doesn't seem...
Pel, thank you so much. Judge Avad's comment, please.
Pel has done so well. Pel, I want you to work more on your pronunciation. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. To vote for her, dial star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW34. Next reader is Fobi Kotoko Jelen.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Phoebe Kotoko Seram Jalen, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
On my right hand is Phoebe. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
That is good. Pick a story and start reading.
Thank you.
What title do we have there?
The millionaire's puppies for sale.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Start reading then.
A farmer had some puppies he needed to sell. He painted a sign advertising pups and set about nailing it to a post of the edge of his yard. As he was driving the last nail into the post, he left a tag of his overalls. He looked down into the eyes of a little boy. "Mister," he said, "I want to buy one of your puppies." "Well," said the farmer, as he rubbed the sweat of the back of the neck, "these puppies come from fine parents and cost good deal of money." The boy dropped his head for a moment. Then, reaching deep into his pocket, he pulled out a handful of change out
Thank you. Judge McCarthy, comments, please.
Phoebe,
Yes, please.
good confidence, good fluency, but kindly work on your pronunciation, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Vote for her by dialing star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW35. We are brought to you by Doxa Open University, Media 7, and Bookworm Industries. We are going for a breather. Stick and stay with us for more.
All right, so welcome back from that short break. If you are joining us now, then you are on the right channel. This is Bookworm Reading Competition. We are sponsored by Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages and Doxa Open University. Our next reader is Edu Kweku Nathan.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Nathan Kwekwedu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
So I have with me here Nathan. How are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, so get to the library and pick a story. All right. What's the title?
Beware of mean friends.
All right, so beware of mean friends. Let's go. You can start now.
There, in a deep jungle, there lived a lion by name. He had three selfish friends: a jackal, a crow, and a wolf. They had become friendly with the lion because he was the king of the forest. They were always at the service of the lion and obeyed him to meet their selfish ends. Once a camel got in the jungle while grazing and went astray. He tried hard to find his way out, but he could not succeed. In the meantime, these three friends of the lion saw the camel wandering in a confused manner.
And that's it for Nathan. Mr. Evans.
You have done so well, but I will expect you to do more practice at home, especially your pronunciation. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so to keep Nathan in the competition, it is star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW36. Our next reader is Jessica Danso Boatima.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Jessica Boatima Danso, a contestant for Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Joining us now is Jessica. Jessie, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so pick a story. All right, you have one now. Put it down. What's the title? Get closer.
The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
All right, start reading.
Once there was a shepherd boy who had to look after the flock of sheep. One day, he felt bored and decided to play a trick on the villagers. He shouted, "Help, wolf, wolf." The villagers heard his cries and rushed out of the village to help the shepherd boy. When he reached him, they asked, "Where is the wolf?" The shepherd boy laughed loudly. "Ha, ha, ha." He decided, "You all. I was only playing a trick on you." A few days later, the shepherd boy played a trick again. He cried, "Help, help, wolf, wolf," again. The villagers rushed up.
And that's it for Jessica. Judge?
Wow, Jessica, that's a very awesome and great performance. You really done well, except a very few words that you couldn't pronounce correctly. But next time, work on them, okay? But thumbs up, you've done a good job. Good, hope to see you again.
Thank you.
All right, so to keep her in the competition, star 365 star 366 # and then you proceed to her code BW37. Our next reader is Lordina Jemfi.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Lordina Nanaya Jemfi, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, live tomorrow.
Joining me now is Lordina. Lordina, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, so get to the library and pick a story.
The strange bird with two heads.
The strange bird with two heads. Let's go.
Once upon a time, there lived a strange bird with two heads. One fastened the left and the other facing the right. The two heads used to fight and argue with each other, even for very simple reasons. Through the shades, the two heads behaved like rivals. The strange bird lived in a big banyan tree along the bank of a river. One day, while flying over the river, the left head of the bird saw a beautiful tree that had a bright red fruit. The left head of the bird wanted.
Thank you so much, Lordina. Mr. Evans.
Well, Lordina, you have done so well, so beautiful, but work on your confidence and then the speed. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Her code is BW38 star 365 star 366 # and then you proceed to BW38. Our next reader is Hadassa Sechi.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Hadassa Efwa Amonu State, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow.
We have Hadassa here. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so get to the library and pick a story. Anyone? Okay. All right, so what's the title?
Mother and me.
I can't hear you, so speak loud.
Mother and me.
Mother and me. All right, let's go.
Father passed away when I was 10. It was cancer. The doctor said I didn't know what cancer was at that age. To me, it sounded like some terrible monster, perhaps a dragon or something like that, which I had seen pictures of in storybooks. I was frightened by it and hated it because I had taken father away from mother and me. I remember leaving the hospital with my face wet with tears and my mother's warm and safe hands on mine. Mother was sad, very sad but brave. She kept back her tears as much as she could and told me that father had gone on a very long.
And that's it, Mr. McCarthy.
Hadassa.
Yes, Uncle.
You have done very well. Everything is on point. I would advise you practice more, okay? Thank you for coming.
All right, so to keep her in the competition, star 365 star 366 # and then you proceed to her code BW39. Our next reader is Daniel Boni.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Daniel Boni, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Daniel Nyamiche Boni is here. Danny, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so get to the library, pick a story, and read for us. What's the title?
The Selfish Giant.
All right, you can start.
Long ago, there was an exquisite garden which not only had lively trees, but also had a collection of flowers that gave out a wonderful fragrance. The birds that used to regularly visit the garden sang the most melodious songs. It was truly a lovely garden. There were some children who regularly played in this beautiful garden. It was their play area, where they used to spend some lovely afternoons after school and even more time during holidays.
That's it for you, Danny. Mr. Evans.
Danny, you have done so well, but I want you to work on your speed and pronunciation. So do more practice at home, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
All right, so if Danny is your boy, then star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW40. Our next reader is Christiana Okpochi.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Christiana Okpochi, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
We have Christiana Okpochi here with us. Christy, are you ready?
Please, yes.
All right, so get to the library, pick your story, and read to our viewers. What's the title?
Millionaire Peoples for Sale.
All right, let's go start.
A farmer had some peoples he needed to sell. He painted a sign advising the pupils and set about nailing it to a post on the edge of his yard. And he was driving the last nail into the post. He felt a tug on his overalls. He looked down into the eyes of a little boy. "Mister," he said, "I want to buy one of your peoples." "Well," said the farmer, as he rubbed the sweat off the back of his neck, "These peoples come from fine parents and cost a good deal."
That's it for you, Christiana. Mr. McCarthy.
Christiana,
Let's say.
good performance, okay, but
Thank you.
one thing you have to take serious note of is your pronunciation, okay? Take good note of, practice more, be consistent, and you do well. Thank you.
Thank you.
And her code is star 365 star 366 hash, and then you proceed BW41. Our next reader is Ayram Ajwa Anku.
My name is Ayram Ajwa Anku, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
Ayram is here with us. Ayram, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, so get to the library and pick a story of your choice. Anyone. What's the title?
Androclus.
No, feel free and talk. Just feel free and talk.
Androclus and the lion.
All right, start reading.
In Rome, there was once a poor slave whose name was Androclus. His master was a cruel man and so unkind to him that he eventually ran away. He hid himself in a wood for 2 days, but there was no food to be found. He grew very weak and sick that he thought he should die. So one day he crept into a cave to rest. Soon he was fast asleep. After a while, a great noise woke him up. A lion has come into the cave and was roaring loudly. Androclus was very afraid, for he was sure that the beast will kill him. Soon, however, he saw that the lion was not angry, but that he limped as through his forehead.
Thank you so much, Aram. Mr. Evans.
Aram, so beautifully done. Your speed is on point, but please work on your pronunciation. Okay. Thank you.
Right, vote for her, *365, *366#, and then you proceed to her code BW42. Our next reader is Uriel Ayete.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is European Watanaiti, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
So Uriel joins us here. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, so pick the story. That's the last one, so.
Thank you.
What's the title?
The Difference.
The Difference, all right. You can start now.
Two angels decided to visit a town. They wished to bless a family and provide them with enough wealth and happiness. The angels disguised themselves as two girls who were pale and dull in appearance. They picked two houses. The first one was located at the entrance of the town. It was a big house and it appeared like a mansion with many rooms. The girls requested the house owner of the big house to let them stay at their house just for one night, as the night was too cold and frightening. The house owner was too rude. The angels...
That's it for you, Mr. McCarthy.
Well, you have really done well. I like your confidence and your calmness, okay? But nevertheless, take your pronunciation a bit serious and practice more. Thank you and hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you.
All right, *365, *366#, and then you proceed to his code BW43. That's it for the lower primary. We take a break, and when we are back, we deal with the upper primary category. Stick and stay. We'll be back.
Reading is a passport for countless adventures. On that note, we are moving straight to the upper primary category. I have James Dudley.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is James Dudley, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have James with me in the studio. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you ready to read?
Yes.
Pick a story and start reading for us. The title?
Learn to appreciate.
Okay, start reading for us.
Once upon a time, there was a man who was very helpful, kind-hearted, and generous. He was a man who will help someone without asking anything to pay him back. He will help someone because he wants to and he loves to. One day, while walking into a dusty road, this man saw a purse. So he picked it up and noticed that the purse was empty. Suddenly, a woman with a policeman shows up and gets him arrested. The woman kept on asking where did he hide her money, but the man replied, "It was empty when I found it, ma'am." The woman yelled at him, "Please give it back. It's for my son's school fees." The man noticed that the woman really felt sad, so he handed all his money.
Thank you, James. Judge Evans, comment.
James did so well. I'm happy for you. But just do more practice at home, okay? And you go far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep him in the competition by dialing star 365 star 366 hash. His short code is BW1. Our next reader is Gwen Mokwe.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Gwen Mokwe, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
I have Gwen here with me. How are you?
I'm fine.
Please go and pick a story and start reading. What title do we have there?
Oliver Twist.
All right, sure. Start reading.
Among other public buildings in a certain town, which for many reasons it will be prudent to refrain from mentioning and to which I will assign to fictitious name. There is no one anciently common to most towns. A workhouse. In this workhouse was born, on a day and date which I need not trouble myself to repeat, in as much as it can be of no possible consequence to the reader. In this stage of the business, at all events, the time of mortality whose name is prefixed to the head of their chapter. For a long time after it was ushered into this world of sorrow and trouble by the passing surgeon, it remained a matter of considerable doubt whether the child will survive to bear any name at all, in which case it is somewhat...
Thank you. Judge McCarthy, comment.
Gwen, awesome performance. But one thing I will comment on is your pronunciation, okay? Take a careful note of it and you'll go find this championship. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Vote for her by dialing star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW24. Our next reader, we have Sefako Adevi Jale.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Sefako Adevi Jalin, a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2 reading competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have been joined by Sefako. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Go to the library and choose a story for us.
Okay.
What title do we have there?
The Last Dream of the Old Oak Tree.
And are you ready?
Yes, please.
Please start reading.
In the forest, high up on the seashore, stood a very old oak tree. It was just 365 years old, but that long time was to the tree as same number of days might be to us. We wake by day and sleep by night, and then we have our dreams. It's different with the tree. It's obliged to keep awake through seasons of the year and does not get any sleep till winter comes. Winter, it's time for rest. It's night after the long day of spring, summer, and autumn. On many a warm summer, the ephemerama, the flies that exist on only a day, had fluttered about the oak tree, enjoyed life, and felt happy if.
Thank you. Judge Evans, comments, please.
Well, Sefako have done well. I expect you to do more practice at home so you can better your pronunciation, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
More practice at home. Vote for her by dialing star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW2. Next reader is Angela Ofosu.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Angela Fosasari, a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in this competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
Standing right next to me is Angela Ofosu. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Go
please.
to the library and pick a story. You have one. Okay. What title do we have there?
Health is wealth.
Start reading.
Once upon a time, there lived a generous and kind-hearted king. But the people weren't happy with their king because the king was very lazy and would not do anything other than eating and sleeping. The king became a potato couch and the people started to worry about the king. One day, the king realized that he couldn't even move his body, not even his foot. He became very fat and his enemies made fun of him, calling him Fatty King, Bookly King. The king invited expert doctors from various parts of the country and offered them generous reward to make him fit. Unfortunately, none could help the king gain his health and fitness.
Thank you. Judge McCarthy, comment.
Angela, that is a very great performance. You have really done well, except for one thing, your pronunciation. Consistently work on it and practice at home, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
If you enjoyed her reading, dial star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW3. Next reader, ladies and gentlemen, is Judith Edinam.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Judith Edinam Henyo, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. To keep me in the competition, please vote for me. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, go and pick a story. You have one. Okay, what title do we have there?
The Woodcutter of Gura.
That's good. Start reading.
One sunny morning, the woodcutter of Gura set out to get some firewood. He walked across the plain until he came to the great big olive tree by the river. He climbed the tree and perched himself at the end of the largest branch. Then he made himself comfortable, swung his axe, and began to cut the branch on which he was sitting. The village priest, who was passing by, looked up at the woodcutter and stopped to talk to him. "Brother, what are you doing?" he cried. "That's no way to chop a wood." "What other way is there?" answered the woodcutter. "If you want wood, you must lift your axe and keep going, chop, chop, chop. But you are..."
Thank you. Judge McCarthy, comment.
Judith, you have done very well. Your confidence level is on point. I like your speed. Okay, it came with an accuracy. Nevertheless, consistent practice will make you the best. So keep on practicing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep on practicing. Vote for her. Dial star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW4. We have Isabella Akanyan.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Isabella Kana. I am a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have one of the contestants here, and she is Isabella. How are you?
I'm fine.
Pick a story and start reading if you're fine. What do we have?
The pink card.
Okay, start reading.
Pony sat on the footpath in front of Berrywood Girls Primary School. She sold knickknacks for little girls.
besides pencils, rubbers, sharpeners, rulers, shoelaces, and ribbons. She had colorful, sweet, and pretty trinkets too. All these were spread out in front of her on a piece of gun. The school bell rang. Pony watched the girls hasten into the school. One of them stopped in front of her. "A pencil. Quick," she said. "Here." Pony picked up one and gave it to her. She grabbed it and turned to cross the road. "Hey," Pony called out, "you haven't paid me for it. Give me..."
Well done. Judge Evans, comment.
Isabella, you have done so well. Do more practice at home, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
More practice, Isabella. To vote for her, dial *365 *366 hash. Her short code is BW5. Next reader is Gabriel Lutret.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Gabriel Lutret, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Gabriel here. How are you?
Please, I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm doing great. Go and pick a story and start reading. What title do you have there?
The Power of Silence.
Start reading.
Joe was a 75 years old man. He lived very happily and formed a beautiful family. His children grew up and moved to different cities in pursuit of good career and future. He lived in a small village carrying the memories of his deceased wife. Joe had 4 grandchildren and who used to visit him during their holidays. It was the vacation time and Joe was eagerly waiting for the arrival of his grandchildren. He was preparing his home for the kids, cleaning the home, mowing the garden, rearranging the household items, buying their favorite foods, their dresses, etc. In the busy arrangements, he lost his favorite old watch. The watch was gifted by his dead wife when their first child was born. Joe treasured the watch and it became his sole companion after his wife's death. However, upon the arrival of the kids, he became very happy and even forgot the missing watch.
Gabriel, thank you. Judge McCarthy, Gabriel is ready for comment.
Gabriel, you have done a good job.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Your reading and everything was on point. But nevertheless, don't forget that consistent practice makes a man. Okay, so practice more, read more, and you will be the best.
Thank you.
Practice more so you could be the best. Next reader is Gomesese Epeche.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Gomesese Apechi and a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Right here is Gomesese. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. Go and pick a story and start reading.
Okay.
What do we have?
The Hidden Treasure.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Let's start reading.
Once there was an old man who had 4 sons. All 4 of them were very lazy. One day, the old man fell sick and was counting his last days in bed. He worried a lot about his sons' future. As the young men hesitated a lot to work, the sons believed that luck would favor them. The old man's health deteriorated every day and he decided to talk to his sons about their future. However, his sons did not listen to him. Finally, the old man decided to play a trick to let his sons realize the importance of work. He called all his sons and let them sit near him on his bed. He said that he had a treasure box with gold coins and expensive gems for them and wanted to share the treasure equally among the 4 of them. The young men were very happy and asked where his father had placed the treasure.
Thank you. Judge Evans, comments.
Gomesese.
Yes,
Charlie, you do all. Keep it up, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Keep it up. Vote for him. Dial *365 *366 hash. His short code is BW7. Our next reader is Theresa Davis.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Theresa Davis, a participant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Right next to me here is Davis. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Please go for a story and start reading.
Okay.
What title do we have?
The third factor in achievement.
Okay. Start reading.
All that a man achieves and all that he fails to achieve in is the direct result of his own thoughts. In a justly ordered universe, where loss of equipoise would mean total destruction, individual responsibility will be absolute. A man's weakness and strength, purity and impurity are his own, and not another man's. They are brought about himself and do not by another, and they can only be altered by himself, never by another. His condition is his own, his condition is also his own, and not another man's. His sufferings and his happiness are evolved from within. As he thinks, so he is, and as he thinks, as he is. As he continues to think, so he remains. As a strong man can not help a weaker unless the...
Thank you. Judge McCarthy, she's ready for comment.
Teresa.
Yes, sir.
You have done well, okay? Your pronunciation was on point, but take your time while you are reading. It looks like you are a bit nervous, but you are very good. So take your time and practice more. Thank you.
Thank you.
To keep her in the Bookworm Season 2 competition, dial *365 *366 hash. Her short code is BW8. We have Adelaide Obin as our next contestant.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Obin Adelaide and a contestant for Bookworm Reading Competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Adelaide, how are you?
Fine.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Then go and pick a story and start reading. What do we have?
The Empress New Clothes.
Start reading.
Many years ago, there was an emperor who was excessively fond of new clothes, that he spent all his money on dress. He did not trouble himself in the least about his soldiers, nor did he care to go either to the theater or the chase, except for the opportunities then afforded him for displaying his new clothes. He had a different suit for each hour of the day, and as of any other king or emperor, one is accustomed to say, he is sitting in council. It was always said of him, the emperor is sitting in his wardrobe. One day, two rogues, calling themselves weavers, made their...
Thank you. Judge Evans, comment.
Well, Adelaide, you have done well.
Thank you.
Encourage you to do more reading at home, okay?
Thank
you. Go far. Thank you.
Thank you.
More reading at home. Vote for her by dialing *365 *366 hash. Her short code is BW9. We have Inshura K. Anyan as our next contestant.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Sinsha Phoebe, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have with me Inshira. Inshira, how are you?
I'm fine.
Can you speak up?
I'm fine.
Okay, go to the library, pick a story of your choice, and start reading. What title do we have?
The Reluctant Dragon.
Start reading.
Footprints in the snow have been unfailing provokers of sentiments ever since snow was first white wonder in this drab-colored world of ours. In a poetry book presented to one of us by an aunt, there was a poem by one Wordsworth in which they stood out out strongly with a picture all to themselves. Two, but we didn't think very highly either of the poem or sentiment. Footprints in the sand. Now we were about another matter, and we grasped Cruse's attitude of mind much more easily than Wordsworth. Excitement and mystery, curiosity and suspense. These were the only sentiments that tracks, whether in sand or snow, were able to arouse in us. We had awakened early in that winter morning, puzzled at the first by the added light that filled the room. Then, when the truth at last fully dawned on us, and we knew that snowballing was no longer a wistful dream, but a solid certainty waiting for us outside. It was a mere brief fight for necessary clothes, and lacing of boots seemed a clumsy invention, and the buttoning of coats and undull.
Inshira, well done. Mr. McCarthy, comment, please.
Inshira, that's a very good performance. It came with speed and accuracy, but you see, we read to communicate understanding. Okay, so in reading, take your time. But I like everything about it and hope to see you again.
Hope to see Inshira again. If you want to see her too, you dial *365 *366 hash. Her short code is BW10. We have to go for a break to acknowledge our sponsors. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
All right, so welcome back from that quick break. We're still live on Bookworm Season 2, brought to you by Bookworm Consult and powered by the Media 7 group of companies. Our next reader is Daniela Norte.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Daniela Norte, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
And guess what? We have Daniela here with us. Daniela, are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, so turn to the Bookworm library. Pick a story. No, you can go. Anyone? Okay. What's the title?
A glass of milk.
A glass of milk. You can start.
Once there was a poor boy who made a living by selling various objects from door to door. This was the way he earned money to pay for his school. One day, as he was walking from his house to house as usual, he felt very hungry and weak. He felt that he couldn't walk even a few steps. He decided to ask for food at a house. He knocked on the door and was soon to see a beautiful young girl open the door with much hesitation. He asked the girl for a glass of water. The young girl understood his condition and offered him a huge glass of milk. With astonished look, the boy drank the milk very slowly. "How much do I owe you for this milk?" He asked her. The girl replied, I do not want any money for this." The boy thanked the girl from the bottom of his heart and left the place. Years passed by. The young girl grew up. In her youth, unfortunately, she fell ill and was diagnosed with the...
And that's it for you, Daniela. All right, Mr. Evans.
Daniela,
Yes.
you have done well.
Thank you.
Work more on your confidence, okay? You'll go far. Thank you.
All right, so to keep her in the competition, *365 *366 hash, and then you proceed to her code BW11. Our next reader is Chris Yaboa.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Chris Nana Kwame Ampia, a contestant of the Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
And we have Chris here with us. Chris, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so turn to the library and pick a story. Anyone? All right. What's the title?
Weakness is strength.
All right, you can start.
Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Turning our weaknesses into strength makes us unbeatable. This is an inspiration story of a 12-year-old boy, Kim, who defeated his sickness by unknowing making it his strength. Poor Kim lost his left hand in a terrible accident. His parents could not console him. To cheer him up, his father made him join a judo school. As the boy always wanted to learn judo, his father thought that this would make him happy. Everyone wondered how a single-armed boy could learn judo. However, the master happily enrolled him. He trained in judo for about 8 months. He practiced about
All right, thank you so much, Chris. And that's the story on weakness is strength. Mr. McCarthy.
Chris, I love your confidence and your intonation. Okay, it was very high and we could all hear you. Nevertheless, your pronunciation has to be worked on. So day in, day out, practice at home and you'll be good.
All right, so practice at home and you will be good. If you are home, all networks, *365, *366#, and then you proceed to his code BW12. Our next reader is Safohene Kofi Boateng.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Safohene Nana Kofi Boateng and a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Safohene is here with us. Are you ready? I hope you are good. All right, so turn to the library. Pick any of the stories you see there. All right. What's the title?
Effect of thought on health and the body.
All right. Judges are ready for you. Start.
The body is the servant of the mind. It obeys the operations of the mind, whether they be deliberately chosen or automatically expressed. At the bidding of unlawful thoughts, the body sinks rapidly into disease and decay. At the command of glad and beautiful thoughts, it comes clothed with youthfulness and beauty. Disease and health, like circumstances, are rooted in thought. Sickly thoughts will express themselves through a sickly body, though thoughts of fear have been known to kill a man as speedily as a bullet, and they are continually killing thousands of people just as surely, though less rapidly. The people who live in fear or disease are the people who get it. Anxiety quickly demoralizes the whole body.
That's it for you, Safohene Kofi Boateng. Judge Evans.
Safohene, you have done so well, but I would advise you to do more reading at home. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you are home and you want to keep Safohene in the competition, *365, *366#, and then you proceed to his code BW13. Our next reader is Junaina Bensil.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Junaina Bensil and a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Joining us now is Junaina. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you ready for us?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right, so now get to the library. Pick a story. Good one. What's the title?
Serenity.
All right, so put it down. Judges are ready. We are all ready. You can start.
Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A man becomes calm in the measure that he understands himself as a thought-evolved being. For such knowledge,
necessitates the understanding of others as the result of thoughts. As he develops a right understanding and sees more and more clearly the internal relations of things by the action of cause and effect, he ceases to fuse and fume and worry and grieve and remain poised, steadfast and serene.
And that's it for you, Junaina. Judge McCarthy.
And chill. You have done well. You were very calm. Okay, unlike others who were really rushing. You were really calm with what you were doing, but nevertheless, your pronunciation, you really have to work on it. Read more at home and practice more. Thank you.
Read more at home, but if you are home as well and you want to vote for her, all networks, *365 *366# and then you proceed to her code BW14. Remember, the program is proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consult and powered by the Media 7 group of companies. We are sponsored by Doxa Open University and Bookworm Industries. Our next reader is Abi Wakas Khalifu.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Abiwaka Asiyaba Khalifu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2 competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Abi Wakas is here with us. Abi, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine.
All right, so pick a story from the library. Great confidence, you know. What's the title?
Effects of thought on circumstances.
All right, judges are ready. Viewers are ready. Let's go.
A man's mind may be likened to a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weed seeds will fall therein and will continue to produce their kind. Just as a gardener cultivates his plot, keeping it free from weeds and growing the flowers and fruits which he requires, so may a man tend the garden of his mind, weeding out all the wrong, useless and impure thoughts, and cultivating toward perfection the flowers and fruits of right, useful and pure thoughts. By pursuing this process, a man sooner or later discovers that he is the master gardener of his soul, the director of his life. He also reveals...
That's it for you, Abi Wakas. Mr. Evans, what do you have to say?
Khalifu, you have done so well.
Thank you.
Take your time when you are reading, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And then with your pronunciation too as well. Thank you.
All right, so *365 *366# and then you proceed to his code BW15. Our next reader is Emanuela Odifo.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Emanuela Adeline Odifo, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
All right, so I got the first pronunciation wrong, but she is here now, Emanuela Odifo. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, so now get to the library, pick a story, because we are all ready for you. What's the title?
Faith.
Faith. Start.
A businessman was late for his flight. He reached the boarding gate just before it closed. Sweating and out of breath, he scanned his boarding pass out the counter and quickly made his way to the plane. Arriving at his seat, he greeted his companions for the next few hours. A middle-aged woman sitting at the window and a little girl sitting on the aisle seat. After stowing his bag above, he took his place between them. After the flight took off, he began a conversation with the little girl. She appeared to be about the same age of his daughter and was busy with her coloring book. He asked her a few usual questions, such as her age, her hobbies, cartoons, and drawing.
That's it, Mr. McCarthy.
On day 4, right?
Yes, please.
Good. You have done really well. You were very calm. Your pronunciation was on point. But I will encourage you to read more, practice more at home, okay? And hopefully you might be the winner. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Keep her in the Bookworm competition by dialing *365 *366# and then you proceed to her code BW16. Our next reader is Lolonyo.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Lolonyo Abra-Anku, a contestant for Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in this competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Lolonyo Abra-Anku is here. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so pick your story from the library.
Okay.
Anyone? All right. What's the title?
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry. We are all ready for you, so let's go.
More than 168 years ago, there lived a curious personage called Old Riddler. His real name was unknown to the people in that part of the country where he dwelt, but this made no difference, for the name given him was probably just as good as his own. Indeed, I am quite sure that it was better, for it meant something, and only very few people have names that mean anything. He was called Old Riddler for two reasons. In the first place, he was an early man. Secondly, he was the great fellow to ask riddles that you never ever heard of. So this name fitted him very well. Old Riddler had some very peculiar characteristics. Among others, he was a gnome, living underground for the greater part of his time. He had ample.
That's it for you, Lolonyo. Mr. Evans.
Lolonyo, congratulations, okay? Keep it up. Thank you.
All right. So to keep her in the competition, *365 *366#, and then you proceed to her code BW17. Our next reader is Rachel.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Rachel Megayo, and a contestant for Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Ready for action is Rachel Megayo. Can you turn and pick a story for us? Anyone? Okay. What's the title?
Vision and Ideal.
All right, you can start.
The dreamers are the saviors of the world. As the visible world is sustained by the invisible, so men, through all their trials and sin are sordid vocations, are nourished by the beautiful visions of their solitary dreamers. Humanity cannot forget its dreamers. It cannot let their ideals fade and die. It lives in them. It knows them in realities which it shall one day see and know. Composer, sculptor, painter, poet, prophet, sage. These are makers of afterworld, the architects of heaven. The world is beautiful because they have lived without them. Laboring humanity would perish. He who cherishes a beautiful vision, a lofty ideal in his heart, will one day realize it. Columbus cherished a vision of another world.
And that's it for Rachel. Mr. McCarthy, what do you have to say?
Rachel, good performance, good reading. I love your flow. Work hard, practice more, and you might be the best. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
So to keep Rachel Megayo in the competition, *365 *366#, and then you proceed to her code BW18. We are sponsored by Doxa Open University and Bookworm Industries. Our next reader is Inshira Ofosu.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Inshira Ofosu Odru, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
We have Inshira here with us. Inshira, how you doing?
Yes, I'm fine.
Are you ready for action?
Yes.
All right. I like the vim. Turn to the library. Marvin. What's the title?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
All right, you can start.
Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow and her son Jack. One day, Jack's mother told him to sell their only cow. Jack went to the market, and on the way, he met a man who wanted to buy his cow. Jack asked, "What will you give me in return for my cow?" The man answered, "I will give you 5 magic beans." Jack took the magic beans and gave the man the cow. But when he reached home, Jack's mother was very angry. She said, "You fool, he took away your cow and gave you some beans." She threw the beans out of the window. Jack was very sad and went to sleep without dinner. The next day, when Jack woke up in the morning and looked out the window.
That's it for you, Inshira. Mr. Evans.
Inshira, well done. Congratulations, okay? Keep reading more and you go far.
It's okay.
Thank you.
But for him to still be in the competition, *365 *366#, and then you proceed to his code BW19. Our next reader is Chanel Ofolikwe.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Chanel Folikwe, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
We have Chanel Ofolikwe here with us. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, so turn to the library, pick a story, because viewers are ready, judges are ready, all eyes on you. Okay. What's the title?
The Cloud.
The Cloud. Let's go.
One hot summer morning, a little cloud rose out of the sea and floated lightly and happily across the blue sky. Far below the lay earth, brown, dry and desolate from drought. The little cloud could see the poor people of the earth working and suffering in the hot field, while she herself floated on the morning breeze, hither and thither without a care. Or if I could only help the poor people down there, she thought, if I could but make their work easier, or give the hungry a drink. As the day passed and the cloud became larger, the wish to do something for the people of earth was ever greater in her heart. On earth, it grew hotter and hotter. The sun burned down so fiercely that the people were fainting in its rays. It seemed as if they must die of heat, and yet they were obliged to go on with their work.
All right, thank you so much, Chanel. Mr. McCarthy.
Chanel, you are one of the balanced readers we've seen this morning.
Thank you.
Everything is on point. Keep it up and practice more. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, with all this, she needs your vote. *365 *366#, and then you proceed to her code BW20. We take a break to acknowledge our sponsors. We'll be back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back from the breeder. You're still watching Bookworm. Read today, late tomorrow. To open your mind, then you need to open a book. We are brought to you by Dox Open University, Media 7, Bookworm Industries, and Crossgate Event. Our next reader is Prince Ejay.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Prince Ejay, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Prince here. Prince, how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Please pick a story and start reading.
Okay.
What title do we have?
Appreciation of hard work.
And are you ready to read?
Yes, please.
Start reading then.
Appreciation of hard work. One young academically excellent man went to apply for a managerial position in a big company. He passed the first interview. The director discovered from the CV that the youth academic achievements were excellent all the way, from the secondary school through to the postgraduate research. The director asked, "Did you obtain any scholarships in school?" The youth answered, "None." The director asked, "Was it your father who paid for your school fees?" "No, sir. My father passed away when I was 1 year old. It was my mother who paid for my school fees." The director asked again, "Where did your mother work?" He answered, "My mother worked as clothes cleaner." The director requested.
Thank you. Judge Evans, comments.
Well, Prince, congratulations. You have done so well. But next time you are reading, take your time and read, okay?
Okay.
Dial star 365 star 366 hash. His short code is BW21. Our next reader is Annabelle Smith. Yebo.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Annabelle Smith, a contestant of Bookworm reading competition. Please vote for me to keep in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Annabelle with me. And how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Okay, go to the library, pick a story, and start reading.
Okay.
What's the title?
Please, the title is That Sunday Morning.
And are you ready to read?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
That Sunday morning, my father was posted in Patna. On the first Sunday there, my brother and I decided to do a little exploring on our bikes. It was still very early in the morning, and only a few people were about. The roads were good, and the trees lining them were shady. There was no imposing buildings or monuments as there are in Delhi, from where we had just come. After cycling for about half an hour, my brother got bored and said, "Come on, I'll race you to that corner." The loser treats the other to a chocolate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, I said, and then we were off. This was not the first time we had raced. Only my brother had invariably beaten me, and then...
Annabelle, thank you. Judge McCarthy, your comment.
Annabelle, that is a very good job. You have really done well. I'm much impressed. Okay, practice more, read more, study more, work hard, and you will be the best.
Please, thank you.
If you want Annabelle to be the best, dial star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW22. We have Nana Ama Fiankobia as our next contestant.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Nana Mafiankobia Obeng. I'm a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Nanama here with me. Nanama, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Go for your story and start reading.
Okay.
What title do we have there?
The Hero's Identity.
Okay, start reading.
The hero's identity. The walls were bare and an off-white color, like the walls of dentist's office. There were yellow hanging lights overhead that never quite seemed to penetrate the corners of the airway. From everywhere they wafted a sweet honey fragrance, but it was nutritious underlying smell of chemicals. It seemed to seep into everything and never leave. There was not a particle of fresh air anywhere. The air was surprisingly chilly, and everything seemed untouched by human hands. There were a sight swirling in the air that implied motors, but I never passed a machine. Another sight never to be seen. all he heard was a murmuring of other people. I didn't want to see a person that wasn't part of my group walking any of the long corridors or in any of the offices and rooms I peered into.
Thank you, Nanama. Judge Evans, comment.
Nama, well done. But next time, please take your time whilst reading, okay? And then work more on your pronunciation. Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Vote for her by dialing star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW23 FM. Are we done?
No, we are not.
We are not.
No.
How many more?
4 more to go.
4 more to go. Then introduce our next contestant.
Our next reader is Kasmira Tete.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Kasmira Tete, a contestant of Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Kasmira is here. Kasmira, how are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good too. All right, so turn to the library. Pick a story of your choice. Kindly tell us the title.
Hansel and Gretel.
All right, start for us.
Hansel and Gretel. A poor woodcutter lived with his wife and 2 children. The boy was called Hansel and the girl Gretel. How are we to feed our children when we have nothing for ourselves? The woodcutter asked his wife one day, "Early tomorrow morning we will take into the forest where it's the thickest. Then we will leave them there. They will not find their way home again, and we shall get rid of them," replied his wife. "I will not do that. The wild animals will soon come and tear them into pieces." "Oh, you fool," she said, "then we must all die of hunger." Sadly, the man agreed. The 2 children heard what their stepmother had said to their father. Gretel wept bitterly. "Be quiet," said Hansel. "I will find a way to help us." When their parents fell asleep, he crept outside. The moon shone brightly.
All right, that's it for you, Kasmira.
You are a very good reader.
Thank
Your pronunciation and punctuation were very much on point. Thank you, and hope to see you again.
Okay.
Hope to see you again. Star 365 star 366 hash, and then you proceed to her code BW25. Our next reader is Nana Ama Ofusu Ayi.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Nanama Ofuswai, and a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Joining me now is Nana Ama. Nana Ama, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, so turn to the library.
Okay.
Get a story.
Okay.
Good one. What's the title?
In a guava orchard.
All right, start.
In a guava orchard, Savdar, Ajay, and I dashed out of the classroom as the bell rang. It was the lunch break, and we had a whole hour to play. Savdar was the tallest and the strongest among us. He was our leader. Ajay and I followed him meekly, like lambs. We frisked about cheerfully over a path that led to a guava orchard. There was a mud wall round it. Savdar, who was in high spirits, leaped over it and bragged, "Look at the guavas. Come on, kids. Let's have a feast." Ajay also leaped over the wall, saying, "What fun! How lovely!" I smacked my...
All right, time out for you, Nanama. All right, so if you love what you just saw, star 365, star 366 hash, and then you proceed to her code BW26. Our next reader is Effort Mensah.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Effort Mensah, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2 competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Effort, how are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
All right, so pick a story. What's the title?
At the party.
At the party. All right, let's go.
I won't. He is a greedy glutton and I won't take him to the party, said Lila Didi, stamping her feet as she stormed out of the room. But she didn't forget to hit me hard on the head with her knuckles when she swept past me. I screamed and began to cry. Amma came out of the kitchen. Lila, come here, she shouted. Lila Didi didn't stop. Did you hear me? Come back, Amma commanded in a louder voice. Lila Didi turned unwillingly and slowly walked towards Amma. I stopped wailing and watched them anxiously. Amma started scolding Lila Didi, but she kept denying she had done anything. She argued, she pleaded, but it didn't work. Amma gave her an ultimatum. Lila, she said sternly, either you take...
And that's it for you, Effort, Mr. McCarthy.
Effort. That was a great effort.
Thank you.
You're welcome. With consistent practice, the sky is just the beginning, okay? So keep it up.
All right, keep it up, Effort. And star 365, star 366 # and then you proceed to her code BW27. We are sponsored by Doxa Open University and Bookworm Industry. Our final reader is Betsy Cuisin.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Betsy Cuisin, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Joining us now is Betsy. Betsy, are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, so 10 to the library, get your story. Okay, what's the title?
The Monkey and the Crocodile.
All right, we are all ready for you. Start.
Long, long ago, there lived a huge crocodile in the river Ganges. The river followed through a dense jungle. On both sides of the river, there stood a tall jumin and other fruit trees. In one tree, there lived a big monkey by a name called Ratunga, and ate fruit from the tree and passed his days happily and jumped from the trees to another. Sometimes he climbed down to the tree to a bath in the river and rested for a while on its bank. One day, the crocodile came out of the river and sat under a big jumin tree in which the monkey lived. The monkey was sitting high and the branch saw the crocodile taking rest under the tree. He became very angry and talked about the crocodile, cultivate and friendship with him. Since you are taking rest under the tree, said monkey, you are my guest. It's my duty to offer you food. The monkey gave jumin and fruit to the crocodile to eat. The crocodile...
Wow. Mr. Evans.
Betsy. Charlie, you do all. Thank you very much.
Betsy, you do all. The short code, star 365, star 366 #, and then you proceed to her code BW28. It's been a long journey, but finally, Naya, we are done.
The battle has ended.
43.
Yeah, 43, and we are done. Well done to us.
Well done to us. Let's have some little talk. It's been the first time this kid's coming out to read. Yeah. How did you see everything?
Okay. I was expecting nothing but the best, as I said in the beginning. Some of them proved me wrong and others didn't, because I think it's because it's their first time. Some were shivering, others were tensed, yes. Yeah, but I know as time goes on, they'll pick up.
They will pick up.
Yes.
So viewers at home, voting starts now. They need your vote. All you need to do is to download the Speaker mobile app. Go to polls, select Bookworm for Kids Show, tap on your favorite reader's picture, and vote as many as you can. Or on all networks, star 365, star 366 #, and then you proceed to your favorite reader's code, starting with BW. Social media?
We have to say thank you to our judges. They've done well. Saying, oh, you've done well. Oh, you didn't do well. They've done well.
I love the final part. Betsy, Charlie, you do all.
And that was our closing remark.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Let's do social media.
And she really did well. Get interactive with us on social media. Facebook is Bookworm Ghana. Instagram is onebook_wormgh, and YouTube is bookwormgh.
The program was proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consult and powered by the Media 7 Group of Companies, Ghana's #1 leading 3-in-1 broadcast and communication platform service provider. Offers you a TV or radio channel within 24 hours on your digital terrestrial broadcast platform, satellite broadcast platform, and global online broadcast platform. Call Media 7 on 0240 100 100 for your instant TV or radio station. We were sponsored by Doxa Open University. Doxa says be perfect tomorrow's media today. With over 5 campuses here in Accra, giving you practical academic knowledge in media. Call them on 0202 500 500.
Sponsored by Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Cola, Bell Squeeze, Apella, Bell More Tropical Splash, and Puka Herbal Soft Drink. Taraminda, what the local people call Samia, Big Boss Energy Drink, and Bell Aqua Active Formulated Vitamin Water, which is very helpful for sportsmen. For bulk purchases, call 0544335800. We were supported by CrossGate Events for the best of event planning, decor, catering services, and all. Call 0264-924994.
Naya, your makeup looks good on you.
What did you just say?
Your makeup looks good on you.
Yeah. Say thank you to her for me then.
Touch of mirror. So wherever you are, thank you so much. Making Naya look so beautiful.
Thank you to Touch
to our viewers,
of Mirror.
thank you so much for making time. To our judges, to the production crew, we love you. My name is FM.
My name is Naya.
See you next week.